Good Monday to you. I'm meteorologist Cindy Fitzgibbon. Want to give you an update on what's going on as we track Hurricane Jose impacts here locally. Tuesday into Wednesday, we are going to see strong winds, heavy rain, and at the coast, the threat for not only erosion but also some coastal flooding. So a lot to watch with Jose. The strongest winds, though, are going to be closest to where Jose goes by, which is offshore of Nantucket. That means southeastern Massachusetts has the potential to see the strongest winds, gusts up to 50 miles per hour, but the outer Cape and Nantucket could see wind gusts to 60 miles per hour. In the greater Boston area, wind gusts 20 to 40 miles per hour with lesser winds north and west of 495, and also less rain expected there too, but we could see anywhere from about a half an inch to an inch of rain from the city of Boston north and westward. But it's southeastern Massachusetts that we could be talking about 3 to 5 inches of rain with some locally higher amounts and the potential for some localized flooding as well. Here is Jose right now. It is a hurricane. The winds are 85 miles per hour. And when you look at this on satellite, a couple of things probably stand out to you. It doesn't look as organized as it once was, and also it's quite broad. The tropical storm force winds actually extend out about 200 miles from the center. So even though this is now about 600 miles to our south, as it continues to lift northward, that wind field will expand, and that's why we're talking about those tropical storm wind gusts moving into our area. Now, it's also going to weaken more as we see cooler surface temperatures here in the ocean. You can see they're running in the 60s to around 70 degrees. That's a little colder than hurricanes like. So it is forecast to weaken, in fact, down into a tropical storm as it passes by. May maintain that hurricane status through the day on Tuesday. Thereafter, Tuesday night into Wednesday, as it continues to lift northward and then make that right-hand turn, it's going to make its closest approach to us during the day on Wednesday. At that point, it is a tropical storm. But look what happens from here. It doesn't really go away. There are no steering currents to really push Jose out of our hair. So it is just going to weaken and meander in the waters to our south here right through the end of the week. So we're going to be talking about Jose for a while. So right now we have tropical storm watches up South Shore, South Coast, Cape and the Islands. And we also already have high surf out there. There is a high surf advisory through this evening. This is expected to continue as big waves are being generated and some swells as Jose continues to lift northward here. You can see well out ahead of Jose, already talking about wave heights at or above 10 feet. So the waves are going to be building. In fact, we could see waves offshore of Nantucket building between 20 and 25 feet as Jose approaches on Wednesday. So that has us concerned for the tides. Now, the tides are running astronomically high because we have a new moon on Wednesday. So it's the Tuesday evening high tide and the late Wednesday morning high tide are of most concern as we look at Jose. And for that late Tuesday high tide, moderately concerned for some coastal flooding, but by that late Wednesday morning high tide, it is a high concern and a high potential for some coastal flooding. And the reason for that is because of the winds. They're just going to start ramping up on Tuesday, but by late Wednesday morning, look at this. We're talking about wind gusts perhaps to 50 miles per hour. And so we are most concerned with the potential for perhaps some moderate coastal flooding at that time. The other thing to think about with these winds, scattered power outages. We may have some tree limbs and branches and even trees themselves coming on down. So a lot to watch with the wind and also the rainfall as Jose approaches. Some of the outer bands are going to start to bring some rain in during the day on Tuesday. But I do think the heaviest of the rain is going to come on Wednesday. Right here, this is 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Look at that for the morning commute. Absolutely pouring in southeastern Massachusetts with these heavy bands of windswept rain pushing all the way back to central Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, the seacoast, and coastal Maine throughout the day on Wednesday. And it may take until early Thursday before we see that rainfall wind down. In addition to Jose, we also have now Hurricane Maria. This is forecast, unfortunately, to strengthen into a Category 4, and look where it is going. The same places that were devastated by Irma just a couple of weeks ago. It is forecast by the weekend to be somewhere here near the Turks and Caicos or the southeastern Bahamas, so we'll be tracking Maria as well.